So on release day, Cen Ying, or I don't know how to pronounce her name, right? She will be the limited banner on the release, right? Exactly what you are seeing here will be the same in the global server once it releases in a few hours. I'm not even sure when I'm dropping this video, right? But yeah, since the content creator server is gonna be closing pretty soon, because all of our data is getting wiped on release, I thought might as well just go all in, use up pretty much all of my particles in order to buy some summons. And I'm gonna do 300 summons on her banner. We'll see how many we can get. I already have a copy of her, right? She will not be the first drop. At least I think I have the copy. Let me just see. Yeah, I do. So I do have a copy of her already. My seed is level 0, right? So I am hoping to get at least level 3 so I can unlock both of the bonus abilities, but whatever we get, that is what we will be testing, right? So on release, the banners will be for her as well as Laurel, who is by far like the best unit when it comes to corrosion team, so we'll be testing that as well. But yeah, 300 summons, we'll see how many we can get. I am hoping for at least 3, but yeah, we'll see. And once we get through all of these summons, we will be testing her out in various little content to see whether she is worth summoning, right? Oh, we got the dead one. Come on. Is it Laurel? Is it? Oh, it's her. It's her. That's one. That is one copy of her. Okay, 40 skulls and we already got one. That's nice. Okay, I'm hoping for another one maybe within like the next 60 summons, so we'll see. Oh! Wow, only 30 summons later we already got another Nat 6, I mean. You know what, I'm gonna let the animation play out. Oh, it's the third one. Okay, who is it? None of the units will be new for me, right? Because I already have all of the 6 stars here. But who is it? It is Cyrus. You know what? He's one of my favorite units from the current global batch, right? So I'm not even mad at that, right? Maybe I'll test him even more with that a little upgrade to his seed skill. But nice. You know what? Do Nat 6 already and only use 90 skulls, right? Can we get another one? Nah, okay. Let's speed it up until we get the next one. Oh, there we go. That's the third one. Okay, what is it gonna be? I want another copy of her. I really want another copy of her because, first of all, let's check out the Nat 5s. Maybe a Freda in there? No, unfortunately not. Who is it? Hey, look at that. That is 2 copies of her. So she is gonna be at seed skill level 2 and I still have 170 copies to go for. Wow. So 3 6 stars and 2 of them have been the banner unit so far. So overall, that's not bad. But yeah, maybe I can pull another 2 or something like that. So we'll see. Oh, what am I seeing right here? What is this? Oh, imagine I get a double 6-star pull in one of these. That would be... Oh my god, I literally just said, imagine a double 6-star. Wow. Okay. So, one of them is her. That is seed skill level 3 then. And... Laurel, you know what? Hey, I don't mind Laurel. She is one of the best units and I do plan on showcasing her as well. So another copy of her is definitely very much appreciated. So 200 skulls later, we currently have 5 6 stars in total and 3 of them have been the banner unit. That is insane, right? One more. I'm hoping for one more banner pull, right? I'm probably not gonna get 2 in order to max it out, but one more would be lovely. Ooh. Okay, bro, I'm not even gonna... I don't want to jinx myself, but imagine 2 again. Ah, it's only 1. But we also got 3 5-stars next to it. That's impressive. That's pretty impressive. Okay, please be the banner unit. It is! It is! Oh my god, she's already seed skill level 4, bro. And I still have 40 summons to spare, so why not? I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any Nat 6 unit after this, right? But where are we at? I think we are currently... Oh my god. So we are currently at 6 6-stars and 4 of them have been the banner unit. Can we get... How many is this? It's gonna be 1, okay. Is it gonna be the banner unit? It is not. Okay, so we are at 7 6-stars and 4 of them have been the banner unit so far. Last 20 summons, right? Last 10. And yeah, okay. So in 300 scrolls, I have gotten 7 6-stars in total. And 4 of them have been the banner unit. So as you can see, yeah. Some of them have been dues. A lot of the ones with the yellow little rhino hair will not show up because a lot of my 5-stars are already fully maxed as well, right? But you can see a skill up for Laurel, a skill up for Cyrus, 4 for the new banner unit, and 1 for our what's her name, like the Ice Queen, right? 1,000 gift cards. I mean, that's insane numbers. But yeah, wow, we can actually max her out quite a bit. So we are able to upgrade her seed level from 0 all the way up to level 4, right? Or I guess it says level 5 here. I don't know why it says like that. Look, level increased to 4, but the Roman number is level 3, right? So a bit weird. But yeah, so we have a level 4 upgrades essentially to the seed level, right? Now let's look at the stats overall, right? I will want to upgrade her ascension before we test her, right? So I'm gonna put it up to, let's say, level 4 or something like that. So let me quick battle this real quick, and I'm gonna fully kit her out and we will test her out properly. Okay, so her first active skill, it has 8 uses, right? And pretty much all of the damage she does will be physical damage, so she will be pretty good in a lot of comps, right? Regardless of the elements that you use, because physical damage is like neutral damage in this game, and essentially the first skill, it is currently level 3, however, because I have a very light very high seed upgrade, right? I have gotten 3 extra levels to it. As you can see, once you reach seed level 4, you'll get +3 to the level of hair. So if I go in here, you can see that my base level is actually 3, but the effective level, because of the upgrade, is now at 6, right? So yeah, this skill, it will summon drones, and those drones will be doing damage to enemies, right? The second skill is an auto skill, and essentially it deals physical damage equal to 400% of her final attack, and it will also apply dazzling effect, which is essentially like a blind effect where non-mechanical units will be missing their basic attacks, right? Her seed skill summons a ship that traverses the battlefield. The ship lasts for 32 seconds, clears all projectiles in its path, so it is pretty good if you are getting attacked by those. And then starts doing physical damage as well as dazzling, so very similar to this skill right here, right? Just a little bit of a stronger version of it. And for basic attacks, physical damage equal to 200% of her attack, and then yeah, basically those drones are considered summons because there are some memory traces that increase summon damage specifically, so we will be using those as well. And as you can see, you can also see some extra buffs that you get from unlocking various seed levels. So 1 and 3 will be the most important, and for 4 and 5 they simply just buff the active level of skills. Okay, and after an exhausting, probably like 30-minute maybe 20-30 minute battle in the Nexus, right? I was able to get a very strong engraving actually on her. I did get majority of the skills I wanted, right? The main one for me was this and this. Unfortunately, this one I was not able to get a level 3 to buff up my summon damage a little bit more, right? But yeah, unfortunately, wasn't able to get fully what I wanted, but at least I got all of the skills ready, and the main ones that I needed are upgraded to level 3, right? This one specifically, summon damage by 100% increase, so basically doubling the summon damage. And yeah, some of the miscellaneous skills did get up to level 3, level 2, right? So that is whatever. This is what I got for now. You can definitely improve it by just running the Nexus several times until you get all of the skills that you want, right? But for testing purposes, this will be enough. And we're gonna try her out in some battles, right? It's not gonna be anything specific. I'm just gonna go to this final battle. Let's do like 110% difficulty, I guess. The last time I did this, I beat it at 100%, so maybe we can push it a bit further. And yeah, I'm gonna select her as the main team, build some sort of a team around it, and we'll try it out. Okay, so just a random team I've built, right? She does have ability to get 17 inspire stacks out of 20, right? So she will be getting 7 stacks in total from having 2 or more physical echomancers on my team. So I have her as well as Luke for that. In case any of them die, I also have Tong here as a replacement, just so we are still able to get those inspire stacks. I also have this, right? Unfortunately, this is not the main like memory trace I wanted on her. However, it does work out because for this inspire to work, this unit, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce her name, let's call her Mo, right? She is able to do the fire barriers, which will be able to stack up the inspire stacks on my leader engraving, right? And for the general team, of course, Freda, 5-star, but still by far the best support in the game. And as replacements, I have Lodell for the corrosion damage in case anything happens. I am hoping I am able to kill it by just raw damage and not rely on corrosion too much. Cyrus for another fire unit. I think he's just a good unit in general, right? He's been dishing out really good DPS for me. And yeah, Tong, again, another good physical damage dealer, whether you are dealing damage to AoE enemies or you're dealing damage to a single enemy, which he actually excels at, it should work out, right? And yeah, let's go. I do want to say that for this leader engraving, my vitality is a bit on the lower side, which means I will not be having too much HP, right? But also I'm banking on some of the safety skills, for example, from Mo, to sustain it. Oh, you know what I did? I did not change the correct units. I wanted you in there instead of Cyrus, so let's do that. And we're gonna change the other one as well. But yeah, I've played around with her and I'm gonna say that her drone abilities are actually amazing, right? She's able to launch up to like 2, sometimes close to 3 drones at once, right? And okay, we're gonna just put her front line a bit. For you, we're gonna push you away and give you on the offensive mode. I do wanna exchange you for Lodell for now, right? Because I do wanna keep generating those barrier skills, which will be giving me some inspire stacks. As you can see, I'm getting inspire stacks from that already. We're gonna launch another drone wave, and yeah, these drones, especially when you have 2 of them, the damage from them is absolutely massive, right? We're gonna use our ultimate, why not, right? Again, Luke is sort of a weird pick for me. Sometimes I like him in the game, sometimes I don't, right? It's a very interesting one. We're gonna dispatch some drones for this as well. I still haven't looked too much into this specific, into this specific fight, right? The joint training fight. I do have to read a bit about it. It's basically like a custom battle where you can choose the buffs that the enemy has and you'll be able to get a score based on that. But yeah, we're just gonna test out the unit. We got the first life down. Now I'm gonna launch the ultimate and we'll see. Her ultimate is actually awesome. So basically it becomes this big range. It will slowly travel towards the enemy, right? And what will happen is everyone inside that big range will be randomly getting shot by these big red laser beams, right? I'm not referring to the Australian Fortnite YouTuber, it just so happened to be like that. But yeah, looks like he is, I think he is using his shield phase at the moment. Yeah, he looks like he is. We're gonna be launching more drones. But yeah, I'm gonna say this. Usually with this fight, whenever I did the 100% difficulty on him, it took me quite a while. I think it took me like good 2 minutes to go through 1 HP bar, right? Right now, as you can see, it's absolutely disgusting how fast we are going through it. Okay, let's move you a little bit towards the enemies, right? We'll see. I mean, the main challenge with this guy will be the main self-destruct mode in his 3rd life, right? That's when you have like a specific amount of time to beat him. It will show up the time. You can see on the ground, right? Right now it shows this weird like animation, but in the 3rd round it will show actually timer, which signals how much time you have left in order to beat the boss. Otherwise, he will self-destruct and instantly defeat you, right? I'm gonna move you back a bit because I want the drone to have a little bit more duration. Yeah, you can see I currently have 4 minutes, however the battle is sped up 3 times, so that 4-minute timer will pretty much become like a minute, right? And yeah, I think we should be able to do enough DPS. I mean, again, I'm not gonna lie, these drones, right? This is by far the best physical damage dealer in the game, I can tell you that much. For all of those who haven't played the game, it looks like an absolute fiesta here with all the animations, right? But trust me, as time goes on, you will be able to understand everything a little bit better. But yeah, so far we don't need any healing, so I'm just going full offensive buffs. I'm gonna also go for this. Try to hit both of the enemies, there we go. Not to protect from anything, but mostly because this does pretty decent fire damage just by being next to the enemy, right? Which I kind of like. Usually you want to use that barrier skill for the damage. Let me see if I can actually pull them all together into the fire barrier here. It shouldn't pull the boss, but no, it unfortunately does not pull the other units as well. Okay, we're gonna do this. Can we hit both of them? Can we hit all 3 of them actually? There we go. Yeah, barely. But we're gonna go for that. 36% HP, we only use 30 seconds, bro. We only use 30 seconds. This used to take me like 3 to 3.5 minutes to beat his last phase. Now it takes me, what, 30 seconds? That is absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, like I popped that unit in the team, like the Cen Ying, right? Or whatever you want to pronounce it. Look at that, 3 minutes 20 seconds left. And the boss is dead. Nah, I'm sorry, this unit is just super strong. This unit is just super strong. Wow, okay. So for any rerollers out there, whether you reroll for her or whether you reroll for Laurel, trust me, you won't go wrong with either of them. And yeah, we were able to get 110% on her. Just a quick showcase of the unit, right? Unfortunately, I don't really have too much more difficult content to showcase her in. I guess we can try to maybe... Let me just check real quick. Okay, I guess we can try it in here, right? The recommended leader engraving is 827 here, and I did just get 828. I tried this stage a few days ago. I did manage to lose, unfortunately, so we'll see. Maybe she is able to carry me through, right? We're gonna build a pretty similar team to the last round and we'll test her out. Okay, so I built the same team. The only difference here is that you are able to borrow a unit from either your friends or your guild members, right? But the principle is the same. We're gonna be running the same team. As you can see, I could still improve the ascension and all of that of some of my units, but for testing purposes, we're just gonna go with this just to see how she performs, right? This time, I'm not gonna make a mistake and I'm actually gonna build the correct units right from the bat, right? Because, yeah, so we don't want you and you for now. We wanna pop in Freda and we wanna pop in Laurel in there, right? Wait, no, something's wrong. Oh no, not Waddell. I want this physical guy because we do want to be stacking the Inspire stacks from having two physical type units. So we're gonna launch some drones here. We're gonna launch a Freda buff here. We don't want healing, we want an offensive buff for now. And we're gonna hope that our fire tank is gonna be able to out-sustain this DPS that the enemies are putting out, right? I should have moved him actually a bit further to the back line. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna exchange it real quick. I should have moved him to the back line, unfortunately I didn't. So we're gonna exchange it with a physical damage dealer. Because I do not want to lose the Inspire stack that I already built. Yeah, as you can see, this one is a pretty good physical damage dealer. Now, his damage does scale based on how many enemies are on the field, and the less enemies he is hitting, the more damage he will do. So basically, if you are targeting like a single target, a boss enemy, he will be doing the maximum damage compared to just hitting a group of units. Okay, so for Freda, we're keeping up the offensive buffs. I can see there is some units in here, so I'll nuke them with his skills, and I'm gonna launch the ultimate. Or do I save the ult? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna launch the ultimate. I can see quite a big wave coming out. So we're gonna launch the ultimate drones. We'll see if it's able to breach through the shields. I'm gonna launch another wave of regular drones as well. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely destroyed. Not even a chance. It didn't even stand a chance. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push her. Oh, do I want to do that? I kind of want to push her to the backline because I'm a little scared that all of the units... Like, there will be a surprise wave from the back like this. Exactly like this. Which will kill all of my squishy DPS units, right? So we're gonna pull them all in here. And we're gonna quickly nuke those before we move any further, right? This should one-shot. Yep, it one-shots all of them. Should move him a little bit further to the drone. We're gonna buff up our attack of every unit on the field, right? We're waiting for the little boss fight right here. So the boss is coming out. I'm gonna buff everyone with my Freda. So we do that. And we're gonna launch some more drones. We also have the ultimate from our other physical damage dealer. Look at this. This is such a boss looking unit. And yeah, again, single target DPS, absolutely, actually one shot. It quite literally just one shot. Wow, I mean, yeah. Yeah, the drone girl is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie, look at this. Not even an issue at all. I think I tried this. I'm not sure whether it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I was struggling. I was actually really struggling with this stage. So, yeah. If this does not sell you on the new unit, I don't know what will. But so far, first impressions with her, I love this unit, right? Again, it could be because I do have her skilled up quite high, right? For example, seed skill level 4 is gonna be pretty difficult to obtain. Whether you are free to play or pay to win, right? You can. You saw that it took me like what 200 summons to get 4 copies of her. But overall, very impressed with this unit. It could be because I love physical damage dealers in general, right? They don't interfere with all of these weird elemental reactions that you have to spin your head through just to make them work, right? Corrosion and physical damage dealers are something I really love in this game. So again, like, yeah, it just opens so much possibilities. I know I will be summoning for her 100% once the game is out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more Ash Echoes videos in the future, and make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all of the news as well as unit testings going further. So yeah, that's about it, and peace.